insightful session. Tonight, we'll be exploring on the topic of AI, including machine learning, deep learning, and generative AI tools, and how these tools and methods can improve productivity and efficiency. We are very honored to welcome Mr. Joe Yang, a lecturer with the School of Electrical and Electronic Engineering of Singapore Polytechnic, who will be sharing his knowledge and expertise with us tonight. Mr. Joe Yang has developed and taught modules related to industrial Internet of Things and urban farming solutions. He has also led courses and webinars covering a range of topics, including industrial Internet of Things, cybersecurity, and cloud computing. This program is brought to you in collaboration with NLB and Singapore Polytechnic. So without further ado, I will now hand the time over to Mr. Joe Yang. Over to you, Joe.
Yeah, thanks Nora for the very wonderful introduction about myself. Okay, and our collaboration between Singapore Poly and the NLB. Yeah, so today's a Friday, so I know after my today webinar session, I want you guys to have a good rest. Okay, so I try my best to make the session more interacting and also not to take so long. Okay, so firstly, I would like to thanks for your presence today. And okay, so today I chose this topics called generative artificial intelligence for industries. Okay, again, I'm Joe Yang from Singapore Poly. I'm working under a School of Electrical Electronics Engineering. I specialize in areas of artificial intelligence and industry IoT, and I do some sort of urban farmings, like automations, robotics areas. Yeah. So today I brought to you the topics that today you guys may want to explore more on the artificial intelligence. Okay. Okay, let me bring you to the next slides. Okay, so this is our today webinar session. For those of you who have signed up and it might be forgotten what you signed up for example. So for me, this is my second day of webinar sessions. Okay, so today, hope that at the end of the session, you understand what AI is, what are the AI tools, platforms that you can use to improve your own productivities and for your office, your company operations. Yeah. So, and also you understand some builder platforms along the way. So this slide shows you that today key topics that I'm going to cover. So I'll start off with the artificial intelligence short briefing about that and give you some ideas on AI fields and real world AI applications and analyzing the social impacts with AI. And next, I will jump ship to this Gen AI. Today, when we talk about Gen AI, you know roughly what is happening. Like example, you know ChatGPT, DALL-E for image generations, Sora for the video generation. So some of you might heard about all these terms. So don't worry if you're not sure. I'll cover all this later on. Okay, next, we also talk about the large language model called LLMs. And next, I'll choose to cover some capabilities and also limitations about Gen AI tools. And I'm also share with you guys how you can craft effective prompts to get the very wonderful responses from the AI. And also we'll analyze some ethical and social implication of those technologies. Okay, and finally, I'll also try to show you some of my AI projects and also show you some AI platform that you can do it on the spot or you can do it yourself, okay, with minimum learning. So I can share it to you guys. And even those are the free and open source platforms. Yeah. So let me kick off the webinars with this update news. So recently I saw the announcements, the AI opening from Tesla. So they are working on the AI assistive robots for the service industries, for autonomous vehicles, for robotics, for smart manufacturing and so on. And even they are making, like example, cyber cabs for taxi services using robots and robo vans also for transport. Okay, and they call it Tesla bot for the AI robots for service. Okay. So today AI has been integrated to most of our day-to-day activities, like your mobile devices, your uh, the home appliances. Today you can see a lot of AI things are all together. Also your PCs, your phones, mobile phones are all AI capable. Yeah, and also today our industries are also looking into AI to improve efficiency and also improve the productivities and so on. So they are trying to achieve that using AI. So now is that how can we use that? So we heard that AI can do many things, but how? So today let's discuss on that. Okay, before we move on, jump into the deeper of AI, let's start off with the histories of AI. So, so AI defines varies. Yes, if even I share to you about AI, if you hear from other speakers, you might hear different aspect. So again, okay, let me share from the AI expert. Okay, since 1950s. Okay, Alan Turing was known to be the father of like computer science. He said that AI is a intelligence, a machine with intelligence, and it can converse with humans without humans realizing that he is interacting with the machines. So he thinks the AI is a machines. And for John McCarthy, he's known to be the father of AI. He says that okay, AI is a science and engineering of making machines intelligence. And lastly, uh, Geoffrey Hilton is known to be a father of deep learning. So for his time, there are some compute power. You notice that in the past 1950, 1955, I mean, there isn't any computers or powerful machines to do AI process. So for them, more on theory and more on like paper types of predictions, calculations, so on. So when it comes to this Geoffrey Hinton, so his time he can start to work, explore on the deep learning. Okay, so he say that AI is a branch of computer science that aims to create machines that learn from experience and perform tasks that require human intelligence. So humans still involved in the AI process. So please take note. So most of you might thinking, hey, AI going to replace us? I would rather say no. So AI is trying to assist us in our day-to-day life, day-to-day operations. So yeah. Let's look in the definitions of AI. So before I move on, let me erase some of the lines. Okay, let's define the AI in a simplified way. Yeah? So what is artificial? Artificial means it creates a human-like activities and human creation that did not occur naturally. So creating something artificial. Okay, and intelligence means ability to learn and apply the knowledge. So combine them together, which is a man-made system because it's artificial, a man-made system that is able to act or mimics a human intelligence. So, so AI has two important characteristics for your info. It has autonomy, which means AI can perform tasks in complex environment without constant guidance by users. Because for AI, is that once you train, AI can perform by itself. Because for a specific task, if the task is not trained by human being, mean AI can't handle it. For adaptivity, for adaptivities means that the AI could improve performance by learning from experience. So sometimes AI could learn from the past data or even present operations, and then they can perform better, okay, in the futures. So yeah, take note about these two characteristics. Okay, so AI, remember AI is designed to mimic the human intelligence in artificial way. So AI try to mimic in the way of, like example, how using perceptions that how humans see. So AI also can see using, like example, image camera systems. AI could do reasoning today. Remember today we are using ChatGPT, DeepSeek. Today our AI can do reasoning like human being. Like human being also can do reasonings when you read something out. And learning from experience like humans, so today AI can be done. And problem solving, today most AI can solve. You know that today with ChatGPT, you just throw in some problem statements and then ChatGPT could able to solve for you with some guide, some steps and so on. Okay, and then you can see that those improvements are being achieved with some complexity also. And today AI can make certain decision. Okay, of course, I mean the task will be even much complex. So the aim of AI is to replicate these abilities in machines. So yes, you can see here, perception, reasoning, learning from experience, problem solving, and decision makings, they are to replicate, okay, in the machine so that machine can perform tasks that were previously only possible for humans. So this is why the scientists are trying to achieve this in the machines. Okay. So, but humans are very different from machines. So please take note. Something like example, tasks that sound to be easy for human can be very difficult for machines. Example, understanding a jokes for the AI could be challenging, but for human being, let's say if I tell you a jokes, you know that whether you should laugh or you should don't laugh. Example, so AI so far I don't think AI can understand the jokes. You can try with ChatGPT if you want to. Okay, interpreting the complex emotions on somebody's face. So today, right, human being can create multiple faces, multiple emotions that face, even when somebody fall in love, somebody angry, somebody uh not happy. So those emotion or happy example are difficult to like translate because there are like example, even people happy also, there's different forms of happiness, different forms of facial expressions. For AI to detect all these are a bit of challenging. Okay, and navigating through a crowded streets. Yeah, because for the crowds, uh in natural, I mean like it's very like complex manner, so very difficult to go through by using AI. Yeah, so for human being, they know the incoming traffic or this, they know how to like to help channel themselves in the crowded environments. Okay. Of course, I mean if machines can understand the complicated crowded streets, of course machine can be done it one day now, but at the moment, okay, these statements I mentioned in the blues are still humans are good at it. Okay, next, text that sound easy for machine but can be difficult for humans. Okay, example, processing millions of data points to identify trends. Yeah, as you know that humans are smart, but they are also weak in the way of like remembering data, especially when it comes to like thousands, 10,000s, millions of data. For humans to remember is very challenging. And playing chess at a world champion level, yeah, also bit challenging, complex tasks. Okay, example, some mathematical operations for human to do it, but human can do it, but it takes time. Okay, but let's say, example, you do the 3 to the power of 100. If you do it in the calculators or by using a computer program, it could answer you in the maybe split seconds. Yeah. Okay, I want to share to you that okay, there are 3 stages of AI. So please take note about the acronyms. I will use the acronyms later on. Okay, so we have identified 3 types of AI. One of them is called narrow intelligence. That means the AI that can, or AI mean machines that can execute specific focused tasks without ability to self-expand the functionality. Okay, so that means ANI, narrow intelligence, that means it can perform certain tasks that being trained for specific tasks. Not so smart, but only can do specific tasks. Move on to the next AGI, artificial general intelligence. That means the AI can perform broad tasks and they can do reasoning and improve capabilities comparable to human beings. So this is AGI. And lastly, these are dream AI that call super intelligence. The AI that or machines that can demonstrate intelligence beyond human capabilities. So these are the 3 stages. Okay, so ASI, the last stage is the one that our humans are looking forward to. But so far, practicality is that we can only go up to about greens at the moment. Okay. Okay. So what happens if individuals AIs take over to human stage? What happened? So with this narrow AI, our job can be enhanced. Okay, let's think positive now. I'm not saying that AI will replace us or whatever. Okay, let's treat this the way that AI will assist us, will help us to like for job enhancements. So AI can outperform human in specific repetitive tasks. Sometimes human being, right, if somebody asks to do a repetitive task, he or she might be complain. For machine, yeah, he can do that repetitive functions. Or example, long hour drivings. AI maybe can drive the autonomous vehicles. For human being, need to rest. Okay, these are things, right? The AI can help to enhance, improve, okay, and work together with you. Okay, next, yeah, one day if the AGI, general intelligence, come in, there will be some jobs are at risk because AI will start to compete with humans across all endeavors, such as, like example, earning university degrees and convincing human that is human. Okay, so when AI can improve, it could outperform human being one day. So yes, at that period of time, that our job might be at risk. So we need to think about how to redesign our jobs and how to like work well together or work well with AI together. so that we won't be replaced by the AI. So please take note. So, but with ASI, of course, I mean, it can do beyond human capabilities, like example, our scientific movies. So at that stage, our humanity may be at risk. Yeah. So now is where are we? Where are we now? Okay. So we are still in the realm of ANI and AGI. So narrow intelligence and the general intelligence. AGI is our long-term goal for today. So today, companies like OpenAI that developed the ChatGPT, DeepMinds, also they come out with the GPT program. They put AGI as a core aim of the business. So they are working on the AGI. So there's a high risk for certain job roles. So to take note about that. So research is ongoing, and the timeline for AGIs remains speculative. So some experts say that the AGI will be achieved by 2030, 2040, and so on, and 2100s and beyond. Yeah, we don't know when, but let's wait and see. Okay, so but everybody agree for one thing is that okay, one day we'll achieve AGI. Okay, so this everybody agree on that. Okay, let's talk about machine learning. Today, our AI machines or AI processings are heavily depends on the machine learning. Remember, AI learn from experience, which could be data, it could be information. So much of today AI advancements, including those in ANI, remember ANI is a narrow intelligence, are powered by a critical technologies known as machine learning. Okay, machine learning means it's a techniques or it's a process that you have to feed in data, you have to do some data cleansing or raw data cleansing. Then after that, you need to like train the data into become a model. And then so that at the end of the process, you can draw the insights from the all machine learning. Yeah. AI mean making use of machine learning outcomes and then make it into a smarter system. This is called AI. So machine learning is a subset of AI where machine learn from data and make decision using data or improve the experience. Today, our machine learning system includes recommender systems, like example, today the Netflix or Spotify. You notice that today, like you launch the Netflix and you open certain movies, and then the AI will take note of what your likings, what your choices, and next time when you open, right, they can give you some recommendations to watch. Okay, Spotify is the same as well. And you also notice that today when you go for online e-commerce shopping website, so you go to certain products and you stop for a while, and they will take note of your stoppage, where you stop, which product that you stop looking for. And next time when your visit come in, how do they know your next visit? They will know through the browser cache memory. So when they visit next time, they know what you browsed in the past. So they recommend you the relevant information to you guys. This is all through AI as well. Example, it also for voice assistant like Siri or Alexa, they're also part of the machine learning, so that they are being trained with multiple languages, multiple conversations. After that, and today Siri or Alexa or Google Gemini, they can understand the humans contents or human topics, so that they can reply to the humans in natural way. So next topic is about let me show you how the machines learn. So by doing some activities. Okay, so you can take note about this URL, and you can also try yourself. I mean, you can just type in g.co quick draw data. So this is from the Google. So I'll bring you to this website. Okay, so since this website, right, as a background is that they are being trained with multiple data. The data are those doodling lah. So somebody like doodle on like carrots aeroplane TV all this. They doodle all this. After that, they doodle in any shapes. After that, they make the machine to learn. After that, you play a game, and during the game, you draw certain figures, and this machine is very smart enough to predict for you. Okay, so without further ado, let's do a quick drawing games. This can also be a party game next time also, if you want to play with your loved ones. Okay, now I've already preloaded this website called quickdraw.withgoogle.com. So, okay, after that, I will launch the Let's Draw. Okay, so they say draw a baseball bat in 20 seconds. Okay, so of course, I'm not a good drawing guy, so let me try it. Okay, before they predict, right, just give you background. This website, this program has been trained with multiple baseball bat. So, or some others doodles. So they can detect what I draw. Yeah. So baseball bats, let me visualize what should be looks like. So maybe like this, like this.
I see line, or skyscraper, or popsicle, or marker. Oh, I know, it's baseball bat.
Okay, so you see, so we can real time they can recognize my drawing. So once my drawing is hit the right spots, yeah, they recognize it. Yeah. So next drawing, draw a mushroom in 20 seconds. Okay, mushroom pretty simple. Okay, like that mushroom, I guess.
I see circle. Oh, I know, it's mushroom.
Okay, so okay, see, so all this data is being trained by the Google. Let me show you the trained data set. So okay, I'll go to this quick data. Before the AI can predict, so this whole system has been trained with like quite a number of doodles. And you can see the clock la, aeroplane la, okay, apple, arms, and etc. There are quite numbers of drawings are there here. Okay, so let's see, right? It looks like this zebra. So how they train the zebra, right? Okay, let's click on the zebra here. So they have trained with how many? 127,000 of zebra drawings over there. Okay, they might have somebody draw for them. So these are the zebra. Okay, and they also allow the users to, like example, give some comment feedback. Okay, example, you feel that this is not zebra, right? You just click on this. Okay, they say that hey, drawing in the Indonesia, so you can flag it out as inappropriate. So you can do that. So again, they will monitor, they'll check if they say this doodle is not right zebra, so they remove and they retrain the machines. So that just now I show you, you can play the game. This game can allow you to like predict. So this is about machine learning. So learn from the data, drawings, after that use the game to play. The game is an AI games. Process that happen behind is a machine learning. All right. Okay. Okay, I gave you the process about machine learning earlier. So earlier the Google platforms has been trained with multiple like carrots. So after that they classify the carrots and they try to find the closest match. Yeah, whenever I draw, right? Yeah. So let's move into the AI, impacts of AI. And today you see that if I show you those the faces, you see those are like AI guru, like Tesla, like Elon Musk, Andrew Ng from the, I think he's at MIT, I think one of the professors, he's very well known in AI. Okay, he also now is a co-founder at Coursera and former chief scientist at Baidu. So Andrew Ng. So you have a lot of books and I think a lot of books and the AI projects. Okay, and this is from Google. So today AI has been pushed by multiple industries, multiple giants. So we have to come on board because of a lot of impacts and a lot of benefits. Later we'll discuss about it. Okay, so today you notice that again our AI has been integrated to the Google search engines. In the past, Google, right, when we type the data, it will just search your information. But today with Google, they integrated like Gemini into it. So certain keywords they detected is you want to find out something, they will use the Gemini instead of the Google search. So it's integrated to Google, and also they have like image detections, like face detection also integrated to the Google. So nowadays Googles are more and more useful or get more features to it. And Google Ads also comes with AI also. So based on what you type, and then Google Apps will show you straight away. Okay, they will like, this is good for those like businesses that they want to advertise to the targeted users. Okay, then also spam filters, like some spam filter is an example. Like today, you notice that our inboxes are quite free from those like malicious emails, all these. So because of today, our emails, spam filters are getting more intelligence, can block out many like advertisements and malicious activities. Okay, Amazon have heavily utilizing the AI, okay, for their Amazon stores. And you can see here, this is the maybe Apple Face ID. So Face ID also use AI to like store your face data and train the machines, and then after that use it as a like unlocking tools. Yeah, because there are many other AI tools that we using it day to day. Okay. Okay, so a bit small to see, but just for info. Okay, AI is involved in AI is like affecting multiple economic sectors. Okay, you name it, it has it. Like example, banking sectors, transport, retails, educations, communications, gaming, media, hospitality, entertainment, workplace, mobile, sports, aerospace, online shopping, healthcare, agriculture, real estates, social networks, defense system, smart homes, cybersecurity, insurance, events, and politicals and governments areas. So AI is nowadays integrated to almost everywhere. Let's move on to the next slide. So what really is an AI applications? Are they really smart? How impactful they are in our life? Okay, so I have a few pictures below. One of them is the washing machines, and one is the traffic lights, one is the refrigerators, one is just a normal maybe cold drink dispenser, and there's the air conditioners. Are they really AI systems? If I look at it by first glance, they are not AI systems. Okay, what if today the AI system come with washing machines? Yes, I saw some from LG. They say got AI integrators. Example, a traffic light, I don't see any AI so far. Refrigerators, I don't see AI so far. And the coffee dispensers, maybe not. Okay, what if they come with AI? So I would say that maybe washing machines can now understand the user behaviors, and maybe they can detect the type of the clothes, and then, for example, cotton or polyester, so that they can decide on which program to use for the washing cleanings. Maybe traffic lights. Maybe nowadays, right, traffic lights may be like fixed by the time. What if the traffic light got AI into it? So maybe based on the traffic conditions, traffic light can determine whether should red long or green longer. So they can determine by itself if it is smart enough. Refrigerators, I heard some stories or some products, for example, there's some camera inside the refrigerators. If let's say if particular stocks are running out, it can automatically helps user to order the food from the fridge, order from Amazon. And some coffee machine or this dispenser with AI how? Maybe AI with example like camera system that they detect you, maybe use your face as a maybe a payments method, or maybe use your face as a you're the regular customers, and then the system will know that what you like, and based on your face, it can give you different maybe your favorites, your preferred drinks in the machines. So you don't have to go and press what you like. They know what you like already. Next, aircon. Today, our aircon system can be integrated to AI so that maybe AI will understand the user patterns, like what time you come to home, what time you reach, what time you reach home, what time you go out, what time you come back, and how long you stay in the house. Based on that, aircon can decide what time to turn on for you, what time to turn off. When you fall asleep, if there's no motions, aircon can turn off by itself. So all this can be integrated to with our house appliances with AI. So are they positive impacts? Yes. To me is yes, because it really helps in our day-to-day life, our livings, right? So let's move to next. Can AI displace our jobs? Yes, it can. So there's some estimation say that there will be 400 to 800 millions of job will be displaced by the 2003 by the AI, and there will be also new jobs will be created by AI by 2030. How many? 555 and 890 millions. Okay, so that means don't worry about like job is being displaced. Of course, there's also got new jobs to be created. So in every evolutions of our industries, of course, there also be displacement, there also be creations. So this data source comes from the McKinsey for your informations. So we have to prepare ourselves to work along with the AI. So we have to embrace it. So we have to not to scare of AI, not to scare of working with AI as well. So let's try to work together, learn from the AI, or after that, then use those AI tools to upgrade yourself. It's very important. Okay, I have some a bit messy here, but I have some the AI tools to introduce you based on the application. So, like example, for healthcare, what are the AI platforms and AI companies that use in healthcare industries? For autonomous, finance, logistics, factories, marketing, etc. So there are quite a number of AI platforms that are available today for users to tap on to improve the company operations and improve ourselves. So there are many AI tools. Okay, in the past, certain things we do ourselves, but now today with AI tools, our life, to me, save time a lot on, like, example, writing things, save time on like planning certain things, because AI today can do certain part of your job roles. Yeah. In think positive way, AI can help to ease your loads. ease your like example difficulties, and also can improve your efficiencies. Yeah, good. So but let's talk about impact, positive impact first. So yes, AI can improve your job efficiency provided you know how to use it. The next, for your better healthcare. Today with AI, right, you like machines can detect the, like example, cancer cells or some issues, errors with the human body, so they can detect very easily. And better use of resources. Example, today with AI and autonomous vehicles, they can solve the traffic conditions, traffic congestions, and they can route to the safest, shortest path. So better use of resources using AI. Enhance the safety. So that means AI with the AI in financial industries or cybersecurity war, they can detect or uncover the frauds and criminal activities. Next, again, for us, we are from education system. So today we use AI in learning for our, even on myself, for our staff, even for students learning, we can integrate our contents with AI so that our students can learn better, more efficient, okay, and they can learn more using AI. Okay. And next, with AI, we can have better informations. Through, like example, we can set some like earthquake detectors so that we can predict when the earthquake will be coming, when the flood will be coming, to using AI. So all these like natural disaster can be predicted, can be like estimated, so that we can save millions, thousands of millions of life. Yeah. What could be the negative impacts of AI? Okay, of course, there are a few. Yes, AI is trained on the persons or the program. So if a program is biased, of course, your AI also will be biased as well. Okay, AI could create some loss of jobs. Okay, because those jobs that require repetitive tasks might be replaced by the AI, or sometimes like you may need to retrain. Okay, so for AI is maybe for convenience they can train in fast manner. A human being, they need to retrain, maybe be slow. That could be forms of loss of jobs, which could be happen. Okay, so it could also be like false information. So AI cannot be trustful every time. So do take note, AI can help to improve our efficiency, can generate certain contents and creation, but you can't 100% rely on the AI. So do take note. And with today with AI or deepfake, deepfake mean like they can replicate your image, your voice, your audio, and then those impersonator can use your videos, use your face, use your facial expressions, use your audio voice to scam other people. So this is also quite scary part for deepfakes. Okay, maybe online you might be meeting someone, but this someone, the identity may be like they can be hidden by the deepfakes technologies. Okay, so sometimes you hear from like certain video call or certain voice call, the video call or voice call might be using deepfakes, so you have to be aware of that. Okay, they might, so the intruder or the impersonator can use those to like how to say, call you, okay, treat us like this is your friends or your loved one, then they can like take away your money, and they can take away your information. Okay, intrusions of privacy. So sometimes, right, because of AI, you notice that many places there are a lot of cameras are around installed. So this could be some form of privacy issues in the futures, because everywhere you see have cameras. And adversarial attacks. So some AI tools are deployed to like fools. Okay, some are like intentionally fooling AIs. So there could be some adversary attacks. Terrorism with AI is possible. So maybe like in the world, right? Okay, you can maybe one country can send autonomous drones to strike to the other countries. Okay, using the like intelligence systems, you can strike to the centimeter level accuracies. You can do that in the today's cyber war. Okay. Okay, let's come to the AI versus machine learning and deep learning, and lastly, generative AI. So where are they exist? So again, AI is the whole system's holistic point of view, and under AI, we have machine learning. Machine learning is a subset of AI that make the system smarter. And we also have deep learning that allow the system to learn more, learn complex situations. This is called deep learning. A machine that learn complex situations, using complex data, called deep learning. And today our Gen AI sit at the bottom of the AI, which means that Gen AI involve lots of training, lots of complex information, complex data that involve. And Gen AI is much more smarter than any others over here. So Gen AI is part of the AI ecosystems. Okay, so Gen AI is a subset of deep learning that generate contents. Like example, Gen AI can generate text, images, code based on the provided input. Okay, and you'll be surprised that our Gen AI is trained by the supervised and unsupervised learning. Supervised means learning based on data. Unsupervised means learning based on the unstructured data, like our text is unstructured. Yeah, so Gen AI learn from both. So take note. Okay, now let me dive into the generative AI that you might be waiting for. So Gen AI is a more advanced levels of AI today, because they can now today create new content such as text, images, videos, and beyond. In the past, AI can do maybe a specific task, but today our Gen AI with this like ChatGPT or Gemini, your AI can perform, or your AI chatbot can perform much more than what they are being trained, right? So you can see here the AI can generate text based on your prompts or based on your inputs. Okay, and today our AI also can generate images based on your inputs data. Of course, you will ask, hey, Joe, can you also generate videos? Yes, you can, but in the short video clips now. Yeah. Of course, there are some tools that they can generate the videos pretty long, pretty realistic. Okay. So let's look into the Gen AI applications. So Gen AI today can generate text, music, audio, codes, games, sound effects, some synthetic data. Gen AI can be generated. So key applications are, like example, they use in creative writing. So those admin clerk, they can use Gen AI to write ideas, dialogues, even entire narratives, or some news news company, news industries, example. Art creations, sometimes you want to like come out some idea, artworks, you can use AI for art creations. Fashion and design, let's say if you're in that fashion design industry, you can use AI to come out with some like clothing designs, yeah, and styles, certain styles. And entertainment and medias, yes, of course, music, special effects, scripts also can be done through the Gen AI. Social media contents, you can craft the engaging posts, captions, and hashtags. So today, right, if you don't know how to post in social media, you can just ask ChatGPT or some other AI tools, hey, can help me to rewrite, add something so that you can you can craft a post that many people will like your post and many people will like pay attention to it. So you can do it through the Gen AI. Gaming, and how about designing characters? For example, sometimes human being like you might be stuck, cannot think about how to design the game characters. You can ask an AI to like design a game characters, levels, and game narrative. If your ideas are running out, you can ask AI for that. Of course, and these are not the only applications. There are many others applications for Gen AI. So do take note. Okay, let's go into the Gen AI ChatGPT use cases. Okay, so this is very general way. I believe today most of you are the users of either Gemini or ChatGPT or Google, like Amazon Bedrocks and many others. Okay, so many platforms that I can't even tell you right now. So many. So let's zoom into like one platform that everybody know. We call it ChatGPT. So using ChatGPT, what we can do today is that we can quickly write a customized resume cover letter, but those who are seeking for the jobs. Okay, our students love that. They use that to like ask GPT to come out with the resume or cover letters. And AI can solve some maths problems. Like maybe like you want to try out your kids' PSLE, the maybe solutions or working. So you can use AI to like come out with that. If you're worrying, okay, and you can use AI to act like a chatbot companion. You can like ask questions, get reply, and then ask question to and fro with the AI. Okay, and you can AI today can explain complex topics. Example, you're a student. If you study certain topics that can't really understand, you can just copy the topics to the AI. Let AI to explain to you in the like maybe a layman way. Example can be that. And you can seek for some relationship advice through AI. I love to do a travel planning through AI as well, and write music in any almost okay genre. Okay, so writing music, okay, can be used that. Then writes, debugs, and explain codes. Example, if you are the IT developers or IT programmers, you can use AI to like write program code for you, and even troubleshooting, even explaining. of the particular projects or particulars like programming. Yeah. And writing essays on almost any topics. Very good. So these are some use cases for ChatGPT. But want to take note that you can trust AI, but you have to if you're in doubts, please verify with the ChatGPT results. Okay, you can't trust 24, I mean like fully 100% with AI. So, okay, next, there are some updates with Gen AI. So you might notice that in past 2 months or past 2.5 months ago, there's popularities with this platform called DeepSeek. So in the earlier days, the crown was being taken by the OpenAI. And after the DeepSeek came out, what happened? DeepSeek claimed that it can run generative AI in the smaller footprints, smaller like resources, less resources compared to the ChatGPT. Those are using a lot of GPU data centers. DeepSeek claim that, hey, I only use less powerful machines, yet I can even rival your speed of the data. Okay, so this is where the DeepSeek come to popular, and they go and beat around those like big companies, and DeepSeek became very popular. And aside from that, what DeepSeek is good is that, okay, so other than act like a chatbot, and DeepSeek is integrated with the reasoning model. That means that you can ask DeepSeek to like reason why this thing happened, why this thing happened. You can ask like a very natural way, like human, using reasoning model. That's why DeepSeek getting much more popular. Yeah. But of course, I mean today, ChatGPT also can do reasoning, also reasoning model. Gemini also can do reasoning model. So next, after we know about the ChatGPT, Gemini, those chatbot applications, so you might be wondering what power them, right? It's like you see a nice car like Ferrari or Porsche. After that, you want to know what engine that power them to drive fast. Okay, so behind these scenes, there's a process called large language modeling. So that means beforehand, before your generative AI, so scientists or programmer, they train particular contents. Okay, after that, they make it into the large language model. So they are the subset of Gen AI, but focus on understanding and generating human language. So this mainly for the language model, not like images or that I show you just now dawdling. No, large language model, they are emphasized on the text data. So they learn and understand like human being. So LLM means text to text generated AI. So LLM means is also we call it text to text Gen AI. So not all the Gen AI tools are considered LLM. The LLM have large number of learnable parameters. Okay. So today, right, we have a user, for example, myself, I like to use LLM language model from OpenAI. And certain companies, they will build their own LLMs. So it depends on your needs. If you want to build yourself, LLM may be like building will be take time and take resources. So be aware. To me, I rather pay a few cents of dollars to the third-party platforms to do the what they call it GPT applications. So today with Gen AI, you can like generate images. Okay, these are the terms that we use in OpenAI. So DALL-E is the model that can generate text into an image. Sora is the model that convert the text into a video. And they also got this person does not exist. So you can do using this Gen AI platform, which is OpenAI, to check whether the photo is legitimate or what. Sometimes, right, your friends or whoever will send photos may not be the real photo. They can also be distorted or they can also be changed. Okay, using the Gen AI. And LLMs, as you know, they are the models that train on the large collections of data text or text data. So through the analyzing of millions of text example for ChatGPT 3.5 or ChatGPT 4 or GPT-4o. So they are being trained with multiple examples, multiple text, multiple contents, including example dictionaries and multiple like paper or these. They are being trained with that. Yeah. So of course, that's why they train, and when you ask them, they can answer you back with the deep knowledge. So important, LLM do not learn in real time. LLM are pre-trained. So that means, example, today, news come out or something come out, don't expect the ChatGPT to answer, because for ChatGPT, it has to be trained, right? So you might be wondering what GPT stand for, because we talk about ChatGPT. chat we know lah, but GPT stands for Generative Pre-trained Transformers. Okay, so I explained to you how the large language model works. Okay, there are some evolutions of language model to discuss. Okay, so today our language models are not stagnant at particular stage. They are being keep improving over time. Okay, in the past, we have GPT-1, GPT-2, which may not see as a commercial products. When GPT-3 kicks in, you can start to see the OpenAI projects and so on. And when 3.5 come up, okay, you can see like, wow, it's very nice. Okay, and today we can see GPT-4V. Okay, so this is today, I mean, it can be more because the data is based on 2023. For Google, formerly they call it BART, B-A-R-T. So they try to integrate the AI into their operating system, like Google OS or Android OS. So this is how they try to come to the Gen AI industries. Cloud is also the AI platform that can do like chatbot process, okay, ask questions and so on. So to take note, there are many others large language models providers. So only I write down a few of them, 3 only. Today there is no more but from Google. Now they call it a Gemini. Yeah, so today we call it Gemini families from Google. Okay, today, right, we want to make use of language model. Okay, you can either pay and use it or pay per use it, or you can train your own language. Okay, so to me, it's like save time, save energy. I try to just pay for a few cents to get it work. Okay, what if, right, you want to use the custom data to query up? You want to query certain data, but this data must come from your own like reference or your own paper or your own notes. So to do that, we can I introduce you this let me see, yeah, the RAG method. Okay, this RAG method mean like called retrieval augmented generations. That means first you can like store your documents and other stuff like documents mainly like and then you can vectorize them. You can store this data in the vector database, and then you send to our base language model. It could be GPT 4.0, GPT-5 example. Okay, now next time when user prompts, if you're using this technique, when user prompt, right, and the data will be taken from your own custom data. It won't be from the public. Of course, you can specify lah. If you cannot find data in the local documents, you can also write the codes programs to like get from the public domain or public GPT. It can be done. Yeah. And next techniques, we call it fine tuning. So fine tuning is something like making use of custom data, yes, but also they also add in the nature, okay, the nature of the particular model. Example, somebody may make language model for Singapore. So that means they might add in some Singlish inside. So that when user query for the particular model, the chatbot or AI will be replied in the local way, okay, in the local specific way. Yeah, they call it fine tunings. Okay, so fine tuning will allow users to like customize or align, harmonize with their own ecosystem. Yeah, okay. So RAG has been gone through. So RAG means you use the custom data to extract the queries. Okay, so let me show you. Today in the Open AI, you can see that the RAG process is already available. I'll call it OpenAI chatgpt.com. Okay, today, right? If you're the login user or sign up user, already sign up, so you can use the ChatGPT with the attachment. So basically, this attachment is linked to this is your custom data, and then your query will be linked to this custom data, and reply will come from this attachment. So you can do so in ChatGPT. It only came out about last year, end of last year. Okay, in the past we can't upload anything. Okay, so if you cannot upload, also don't be sad. You can always copy your entire notes over here, and then you can ask GPT for what's happening. Yeah. When we talk about language model, there are a few popular platforms called OpenAI, Gemini, Llama is from Facebook, Mistral, open source, Cloud, IBM Granite, Falcon, DeepSeeks. So they are the quite common LLMs in Singapore context. Of course, I mean, it varies based on the country that you visit. Yeah. Okay. And those platforms, right, I would say that they require API access. Without API, it won't work. So this is for security reason and also to charge the user now. Okay, so those API require the internet access. Okay, now if you're running this language model in your own company because you want to safeguard your data to leak out, you can done so. But you need to, like example, then you need to install certain software on your own factory environment or from your own house. You have to install that. So there are a few installation available. If you're using, like example, NVIDIA graphic cards with the good specs, okay, you can download this check with RTX from NVIDIA. Let me show you here, which is very good. It's open source and free. Okay, I will say. Okay, check with RTX. Okay. NVIDIA, I think some of you might know what is NVIDIA. So they offer you with this check with RTX program, allow you to like key in username, user prefer model, and then data set path. Your own custom data can be fit into it, and then it can generate the output responses. Okay, but I would say the output responses is based on your inputs, what you put in what you have added in your input. Then this will determine the output of the chatbots over here. So this check with RTX is free of charge. It's a free, but you need to have a system that like example RTX 30, RTX 40, which are the graphic cards. Okay, you need those graphic cards, and you need a RAM of 16 GB or greater. Okay. So another software is called GPT for All. GPT, okay, let me see. Okay, GPT for All over here. Okay. So you can download the GPT for All program, the documentation. So let me go to the website. Okay, from that, you can download for Windows over here. You can download for Mac, and you can download for Linux. So if you want to play tonight or tomorrow, you can just download it. Then you can run your language model into your own computer without using any internet access. Okay, next. If you want to find out some, like example, like open source language models that done by maybe some third party, you can always go to this Hugging Face website, and this Hugging Face website allow you to download certain models, even allow you to collect how to say download the data so that you can use your own program to train. So Hugging Face is quite popular among the data scientists. It's a web portal that you sign in. After signing ready, you can download certain numbers of models, even data sets. You can download from Hugging Face. It's very cool. Okay. Now let's talk about when you use ChatGPT, right? Normally we will key in the data into the chat box. Okay, so you need to understand that how the ChatGPT will decide how much to charge you. You might be wondering. So ChatGPT is very smart. They allow you to use it freely. After that, based on your tokens that you use, then it will count the tokens numbers. If your token is about 10,000, they charge you a certain number of money lah. Okay, this is how Google make money from it. So tokens is very important. Token mean is the length of your inputs. Sometimes, right, when you want to use the free versions, but you also want to make it works. So take note about you don't put the token length so long. The longer the token length, okay, token length, right, the faster your credits will be dry off. Yeah. So tokenizer is a process, okay, or the program that shows the example. Yeah. The tokenizer is a back-end process that segmentize those tokens. Okay, so if you want to find out about tokens, how do they count? Let me show you. I go to the website tokenizer. So this website has tokenizers built into it. Okay, This is from OpenAI again. So you may notice it, okay, now there are different models like GPT-3, GPT-3.5 and 4, GPT-4o and GPT-4o mini. Okay, now I can select different types of language models. Maybe I type, where is Singapore? Okay. From your typing, you can see that, okay, where is considered one word, is another word, Singapore is one word, question mark is one word. So there are a total of 4 tokens. And these tokens are created by the tokenizers. Yeah. And there are total of 19 characters. And after you tokenize it, it becomes 4 tokens. Yeah. Okay, let's talk about prompts and responses. So today, our Gen AI systems, tools, they are based on the natural language. Like example, our Google Gemini, your series that you have talked to, all those are using like natural language. And usually user will insert their inputs. We call it prompts. Yeah. And then after that, after user input ready, and then user expect to see the outputs, and they will be generated based on the inputs. They call it response. So inputs are called prompts, outputs are called response. Example, if I want to ask a model, language model with certain topics, I just say example, what is language model? LLM. So LLM will give you, LLM is the large language model, it's an AI that process and generate text. So this is the process that happens when you type in the ChatGPT. You have to type prompts, and back end behind there's a model. Okay, so this is simple, like a chatbot process using the this is using like a what do you call it? Gen AI process. Yeah. So next, it's good to mastering communication with AI. So there's a key component of interacting with Gen AI tools, like example, language models, ChatGPTs, Gemini's, or cloud. This is called prompts. Okay, so in order to communicate well with the AI, so you must know how to craft your prompts. Okay, so yes, you understand that the computer systems are like garbage in, garbage out. Even apply to AI also. You train AI with a lot of garbages, it will come out a lot of garbages also. Same thing for the prompts and response. If your prompts are good and details, the response of the AI will be much better. If not, if your prompts are very like little bit, like too little, not details, of course, response also will be like very distorted, or response also very like boring. So you may get that. So learn how to write the proper prompts. Okay, in terms of prompt clarities, so first, your AI will generate, like example, ambiguous responses, because look at your input. If your input is not very clear, AI will come out also ambiguous or irrelevant AI responses. All right. So with these clear prompts, if unclear, the AI give you the unclear response, not so good response, and stop using it. But with the clear prompts and detailed prompts, and then there will be a relevant AI responses and the perception that Gen AI is helpful. So I won't say that Gen AI is bad. If you know how to use the prompting, that will be good for you. So what is meant by prompts? Prompt is, just how I mentioned it, prompt is the inputs, right? It can also be say, prompt is the text that you feed into the LLM, large language model. Okay, so there are a few types of prompt that normally we deal with. Some are question types, some are task specific in general, some are task specific, very depth, very detailed, and some are for completions. Sometimes, right, you write something, you don't know how to complete. We use AI to complete something. Completion also, like example, we ask something, what's the weather like today? What's the weather like tomorrow? What is the weather for certain countries? Maybe ask AI to like plan for you the day trips or overseas trip or holiday trips. So these are the types of prompts that we deal day to day. Yeah. For question type is like, which country are neighboring of Singapore? So those are question types, and quite easy to answer also. And next, task specific is that give me a list of things that I should bring with me to a camping trips. Yeah. So these task types of questions or prompts will give you a list of items component. Quite useful. Okay, some are like specific. So classify the following as large or small. Example, I feed in elephant, I feed in mouse. So of course the AI result should be what? Which is large. So elephant is large and mouse is small. So this is how you can ask AI for that, for task specific, to get the A or B or C, the type of questions like MCQ. So completion is just what we do normal day to day. Yeah, ask the AI with the questions. Okay, so dealing with the prompt is look easy, but also be challenging. Remember, our goal is to work closely with AI, okay, to safeguard our job also, and also to increase the productivity. So we have to learn how to write a proper prompting. So the techniques of writing good prompts is called prompt engineering, which is the art of designing a good inputs for AI to elicit the best possible outcome. Or outcome is a response. Prompt engineering isn't just useful, they are essential. It is key to make AI work for you. If not, right, if you know how to use a prompt properly, remember, you use unclear prompts, you get unclear responses also. The right prompts can turn a simple AI tools into a very powerful ally. Okay, it can mean that the difference between getting a generic response or relevant responses useful for you. Okay, now I'll teach you a techniques that you can use you can create a better prompts. Okay, in SP, this is what we learned from SP. We call it craft. So what is craft? So craft means context, role, audience, format, and tone. So to get out of best out of LLM language model, remember you need to create a wonderful. You need to create a good prompting. Okay, so yeah, there are many ways to say it, but okay, let's fix to this craft method. Okay, so that means each letter in the craft stands for a crucial element of the well-engaged or well-engineered prompts. Context means, of course, when you ask the ChatGPT, you got to good to provide some background infos, includes details, examples, and the AI roles, how you want AI to be answered for you. Maybe AI to answer as like 3 years old kids or 10 years old kids, or answer as like adults, or maybe as elderly. Okay, or answer as a maybe like lawyer, or answer as a doctors, or answer as a like teachers. You can set the role, and you can set the audience who is listening to you. To me, sometimes right, I need to write email to the senior management. Sometimes my way of writing might be like not so good. Maybe I use AI to like make sure that the senior management team can be read properly. So they will rewrite for you. So remember to set the roles. That will give you a very good response out from the language model. Audience, also please take note. Good to set the audience who is listening to your reply. And format. How should the response look like? So you can also format the response. You can see response in maybe in table formats, or maybe in the text format, maybe mixtures, and so on. So you can also define the format of the format of the language of the outcome output. And next, tone. And you can also set the tone. Example, you making use of the high tone, low tone, or middle tone. You can also set it in the AI large language model. Yeah. So let's say example today, if you use ChatGPT, right? Normally we go straight to ChatGPT. Normally I go to chatgpt.com. Then you key in the prompts. Remember, CRAFT. So we have to, if you want the good prompts, good response, you have to start off with the craft. Okay, clear contents, good contents. Okay, role. Okay, and A is the audience, formats. Okay, and then tone. You have to make it right for all these craft, all these 5 elements. All right. Here's some tips for craft. Okay, so to craft effective prompts, you need to practice a lot. It's not one time do it. You can try many times. Sometimes learn from mistakes. Sometimes learn from accidents. Sometimes learn through practice. Do not stress about creating the perfect prompts on your first try. The beauty of working with AI is that ability to iterate or iterate. So you can keep on trying, keep on adding the roles, audience, tone, format. You can keep on adding it to get the needs the response that you like. If the response does not match your expectation, tweak the prompts. How to tweak? Adjust the context. Okay, clarify the roles, like CRAFT now. Clarify the roles, consider the audience, refine the format, and change the tone, and add more example. So sometimes you can ask AI to add example for you. Yeah. So these are some tips for you if you are using craft. Okay. Now we know that language models are very good. AIs are quite good, but are they have any limitations? Yes, they do. So for language model, okay, the knowledge are limited based on what users is trained. If user never trained on particular topics or this topic is new, language model may not detect very, very fast. So because it has to be trained. So LLM has always got knowledge cutoff. I mean, if the GPT-4o is trained up to 2024, example, so if you ask 2025 data, the GPT-4o cannot answer for you. So please take note. So always take note that LLM is confined by the cutoff date. Yeah. And LLM also can create hallucinations. Like LLM can make things up, give you some convincing answer, but even it is clearly wrong. Example, I'm very worried about one thing. If I ask a question, can I touch the live wire on the socket? Okay, if one day AI said yes, right? Well, that's a very scary part. This is called hallucinations. So AI is also sometimes very nice. They want to like reply to you, but they don't know what to reply. Okay, so they will try to like exaggerate, add something into it, as if like they know how to answer. But in fact, sometimes AI don't know how to answer also, because of the data are not trained up to the particular specific periods. Okay, so next example. Okay, why is durian char kway teow so nice? Okay, so this is what ChatGPT will give you. Durian char kway teow is an intriguing fusion dish combining traditional char kway teow and durians. Yeah, so flavor all this. So you can ask more, okay, to the ChatGPT. So they also give you like a durian creamy sweet taste, slightly savory, like taste contrast with blah blah blah. So you have to ask a very specific tone, very specific format, and specific roles. You have to ask this. You can see the prompt. Your prompt will be much more better, and your response also will be much better by using the craft framework. Okay, now let me bring you to the maybe last part, that how can you harness the Gen AI for competitive and sustainable. So this is more for like industries. So how can we make use of Gen AI for the today competitive environments? Okay, so earlier we know that what Gen AI can do, what AI can do, and what are the limitations that we know already. But okay, now this topic I want to bring you to like example, where are the AI use cases in specific industries. So we have marketing, manufacturing, education like us, entertainment, and finance. So I'll discuss all these 5 areas. Yeah, we start off with the finance industries. Okay, so how the Gen AI is used in finance industry? So mainly they are used in like example, risk assessment, algorithmic trading. For some trading applications, there are some AI built into it. So you can use those AI to like example, schedule to buy certain stock shares or this. And real-time financial fraud detections can be done using AI. You know, certain times, right, we withdraw certain amount. If the amount is quite huge, bank will detect that, hey, this is abnormal. So bank normally will frozen it up. So you have to call bank that, hey, this is legitimate. It's myself drawing money. So bank is quite smart, and the software that used by the banks are also very smart. So they can do real-time fraud detections. So there are some key cases for Gen AI in the financial industries are fraud detection and prevention that I say, navigating, okay, step-by-step guide for business implementations. Sometimes, right, you want to know how to start the business. This Gen AI can help you to like kickstart the business. And with this Gen AI, you can come up with a chatbot that can run 24/7 for the users. And with this chatbot today, or Gen AI today, we can get the instant responses. In the past, you have to search for a few sources to get the data, but today, just use one ChatGPT, you can get a very powerful insights, a very powerful response or replies. Okay, you can get seamless escalation, personalized financial advice and solutions, and proactive financial guidance, enhanced client engagements, real-time portfolio adjustments, tailored investment strategies. So all these are the key use cases for financial industries. Okay. Some benefits of Gen AI for finance industries. Okay, so you can remember it can operate 24/7 round the clock. Seamless escalations, improve operational efficiency, predictive customer insights. So example, if you got customers feedbacks, many feedbacks, you can use Gen AI to like get the data from your customer feedback information and ask Gen AI to summarize for you. Okay, next. So some finance industries, they leverage on Gen AI for customer satisfaction improvements. Okay, so sometimes you get the feedback, sometimes you got no time to read all the feedback. So with the feedback come from Gen AI, you can basically improve your customers' experience. that's where customer will love to come back to your shops again. Okay, next, after finance, let's deep dive into the marketing. So in marketing sectors, GenAI is mainly used on like content generations, like example, images, photos, photoing images, okay, and then text, write-ups, all this, it can be done with GenAI, and targeted advertisements can be done with GenAI, or to extract the customer insights, it can be done with the GenAI as well. For the marketing industries, right? So it's projected to expand because in today's sales marketing, GenAI is very, very popular. Okay, so you can see that there are some numbers, there are some promising numbers. There will be 2.6 billion in 2023. It can be rise to 41 billion by 2033. So in terms of marketing point of view, GenAI will be very, very useful. So benefits for marketing industries are, okay, the company can do like user personalizations so that user will feel happy. If let's say if system can remember the user date of birth, the user will be much more happy, right? And increase efficiency, of course, adopt real-time changes, improve customer experience, and you can also gain insights and many more. This is from the marketing industries. So today, who are the key players in this AI in marketing? So Adobe, they make use of the Gen AI for the marketing purpose. They know where to market. They know which website to advertise. They know where to go and advertise. They know. AWS is also a guru of AI. Okay, good guru of cloud platform service. Google, we know that Google, they are also heavily used for their marketing, like reach out the advertisement to their users. Microsoft, no doubt, Salesforce, HubSpot, Jasper, AnyWords, and many more. So there are many more AI key players that helps user to like increase efficiency, like improve customer experience. They can do all this. Yeah. So many companies they have this, they have the platforms to help you. Okay, let's move into manufacturing. So today we are predictive maintenance. So with manufacturing, Gen AI or AI can be used for predictive maintenance. I mean, like you can, in the past, right? I was in manufacturing before in the past. Normally, we have a maintenance schedules. So we follow the schedules and then we perform maintenance job. So with this today AI, right? You may probably no need to like schedule your maintenance work. So AI can know how much you use the machines, and based on how much you use, it can detect the wear and tear conditions, and also can predict when to replace or which part to replace. So with this Gen AI today, it can help with the predictive maintenance, and they can support product designs. So you can use the ChatGPT or something to design the product for you, and then prototyping and supply chain optimization. Okay, so those are the key benefits for manufacturing. Okay, so with AI in marketing or manufacturing industries, we can have faster product development because Gen AI can generate product design, prototype very fast. Can even do testing also. Okay, and it can reduce cost. So with this Gen AI today, you can reduce wastage, repair costs, and it can help manufacturer to predict something so that it can reduce the end plan downtime. Improve qualities. AI can monitor product images, sensor data to identify and address quality issues in real time. So it can improve the quality of the products or your productions. It can also enhance the supply chains and also can improve the automated tasks or repetitive tasks. AI can help to take over repetitive tasks so that the employee can work on certain high-level jobs. So to me, I think positive from that. Okay, I want to introduce you a platform called Party Rocks. Okay, so this platform is really attracted to me, because of it's a free open source and you can instantly create a mobile apps using this Party Rocks. Okay, to kickstart this Party Rock, I just simply go to the web browser, just type Party Rock. Okay, this Party Rock is a platform and bought over by Amazon to give some kind of like experience that a user can create a chatbot, instantly without knowing any IT background. So what I need is that go to the partyrock.aws, I log in. So I log in with my Google account. I already have Google account. I log in. So this platform allows you to create a chatbot, chatbot by a Gen AI. And then after that, you can design yourself, and then you can use it for your daily tasks, for your workplace, for your schools, you can do that. So, okay, this one you can create one. So for me, I'm Joyoung here. Welcome to Party Rock. Okay, so I can create one applications. Okay, generate apps up. Say that what do you want to build? I want to build an apps that can do travel planning. Okay, just simple one. I want to build an application that can do travel planning. So I just click generate button. So of course you have to confirm the human beings. So Cotton, okay, I choose wrongly. Cotton. Yeah, so this is, you need to make it into smaller. Give me a while. Okay, so right, I will generate apps. Okay, I want to build an apps that plan for me the travel. Okay, curtains, done. Previously, I can't click the confirm. That's why now I can confirm already. So right, they use my prompts. Okay, the AI system platform use my prompt to generate the applications. Okay, they even give me a name of the platform also, app also. They call it Travel Make AI. So they help me to create, like example, training, travel plan introduction, destinations, trip duration, etc., budgets, interest. After that, wait for a while. They will give you the platforms. Okay, now you see, all these are automatically produced by the AI backend. So for me, I just type, I want the travel planner tools. So they say, where would you like to go? Say, I would like to go to maybe Belgium. Okay, Belgium. Okay, so travel dates, put December. Example, December, maybe like, yeah, December, put December. Okay, okay, next, trip duration, maybe like okay, maybe a month, maybe 1 month, example, a month. Budget, you can put the budgets, maybe like, okay, 5,000 per pax. Interest, what you want to do? Food and, okay, food and scenery. Okay, so based on that, right, you just click here. So they, okay, wrong spelling. Based on that, they will take all your info. They will generate for you the itinerary plan for, maybe I put 1 month, right? So they will plan for you for a month. They even budget for you how much you need to spend. Okay, so this is like created by the AI. They created for me a useful chatbot. Next time you can use this to run for some travel planning for your loved one or yourself. You can do that. Of course, in ChatGPT, you can do that also, right? But ChatGPT, you have to write the prompts for individual like tasks like destination, travel dates, trip duration, etc., and budgets. But here, they automatically create for you. Okay, using AI. So after you have done, you can share these applications to your bosses or to your loved one. You can keep it privately to yourself. You can share to public, or you can share to particular persons. You can share to different persons. Okay, yeah. If you want to customize, okay, like customize this AI platform, yes, you can. Then click on the edit button. Okay, you can like add, for example, some others tools and widgets. Like example, add variables, add widgets. You can add widgets, like example, image, destination preview. You can add image also, and you can add some sliders, some files, uploads. Okay, you can add many things. You can play around with this, and then you can add. Okay, to me, let me add this. Okay, after finish ready, I will just click exit, leave the edit. Okay, yeah. So here they can even give you the Belgium. This is the landmark. Okay, this is destination preview. So this is a personal assistant, blah, blah, blah. So you see, so this platform is free, open source, from Amazon, AWS Web Services. You can use it to try out, to create something useful. Okay, so this app is called Party Rock. Yeah. Okay, so I just leave it here for a while, so that you know which, you can write it down, this particular useful platform. So this is free of charge, and you can utilize it like full features. There is no limitation. You can use full features in these platforms, full features. Okay, next. We also want to show you that there are some projects that I have involved with my colleagues, my project teams. Okay, in SP, we involve in like creating like projects, creating applications for our staff and for our students. So last year, we came up with the idea to mobile apps that help students to learn 24/7. Okay, they can learn, and they can check the particular modules. They can learn through the mobile apps. So okay, so what we did was we have this application. So I can show you the live of these applications. Okay, so this application called Ask Watcher. Why we call it Ask Watcher? Because using these applications, it can be act like a chatbot. So that means student can ask the chatbot, hey, what should I learn? And please help me to summaries of particular topics. And so it acts like a chatbot, okay, for the learning. And we also got the AI analysis tools. So every day, every week, we ask students for the feedbacks of how they learn, what they like about the modules, and so on. After that, you know, right, our teachers, you have to go through those feedbacks one by one. But with this AI polling analysis, with just one click, it can helps the teacher to analyze the individual class, what the students are talking about, what they are weak at, so it can analyze for you. Okay, so these are my wonderful team members. We worked together for this particular project last year. It has been featured in like news and the newspaper and news now, online news. So let me show you this my demo. Okay, over here. Okay, I prepared the login for you so that it will be faster. Okay, so here we use the Microsoft Power Apps platforms from Microsoft. Then after that, when we launch the applications, so we have to design. Let's say if you're the app designer, please add this disclaimer. Very important, because as we know that AI won't give you the 100% accuracy. So you have to say something that, hey, although you use the applications, there might be some here and there, it's not error-free. You have to write these recommendations, disclaimer, so that user agree, then it can continue. If not agree, the app will be exit. Okay, so first you have to select which schools you are from, which module you are studying. So after you selected the modules and where you are from, you can just move on. Okay, so it will load the data, so you can ask what chatbot. Okay, so right, you can write down what you want to ask from which chapter. Example, I want to ask from chapter 1, digital electronics. Click here. Okay, so we also alert the user that, hey, you don't anyhow type. Okay, and this application, right, will tie to the OpenAI platforms. So language models are not on our SP, but it's in the OpenAI. So okay, remember there's a user input, which is a prompt. I can ask about what is digital electronics. Okay, I click the get answer. So we have integrated this ask from the notes, ask from the library, mean we can ask from the library resources, e-resources. We can also ask from our GPT, which is public GPT. So let's say I ask from public GPT. Let me try this. So this will go to the public. So you can see the public response. So these are from public. So you can see that they will explain very comprehensively. Okay, but let's say now I ask the answer from the notes. So the response will be getting lesser, but it will be much more accurate. So now what you see is that a bit lesser than the open chat GPT, but this data come from the chapter 1, which notes and so on. So they can even cite you where the data come from, and then of course they can give you the very brief response lah. But if students want to learn more, they can always go to the Ask GPT, can get the knowledge from the public domain. If students want to get from libraries, you can click on the Ask Library functions. Okay, this is the chatbot features. So every chat is being saved because we want to tell the students that, hey, your inputs are being recorded, so you don't anyhow use the system or play with the systems. Yeah. So we also save the students' inputs over here. Okay. Next, we have this 3-to-1 poll analysis. So every week, right, every lessons, we ask students to like key in the feedbacks for the particular sessions of the lectures. So we use this analysis tools to analyze. Example, like I use an AI analysis. So using these AI analysis tools, it will help me to analyze from a particular class what the student learn about, what the students dislike about the topic, and what the student enjoy about the topics. So normally we use the AI tool to analyze it. Yeah. So these are the summary or responses that summarize the what do you call it, the students' feedbacks. Okay. So yeah, so these are our in-house projects. okay, that we built for our students and teaching and learning. Okay, next very useful one. Today for my slides, right, I use a lot of graphics from the generative AI. So do you know where to get the free one and good one? Let me give you. You don't need to pay. Okay. So Microsoft Designer, I mean, somewhat you can use it, but also limited. Stable Diffusions is very open source, but you need to like know how to create program. ChatGPT, of course, is free for certain limits. Okay. Meta is from the Facebook. WhatsApp, that you can also use it for GenAI artworks. Today, you know, right? WhatsApp also tied to the Facebook. Then you can create some images, some GenAI tools, some GenAI responses. You can do so in the WhatsApp. Okay. Okay. Now, let's say, right, I want to create this kind of photo, right? This kind of illustrations, right? In the past, you have to ask someone to go and draw it up, and then it will take donkey months. It takes time to like draw such a very good impressions of the photos. Okay, so what I will do is that I will introduce you this website called Leonardo.ai website, where you can just go to the website. Already there. I'll just copy this example. Just copy this example. So I go to Leonardo. Let me close this. Okay, this is Leonardo. You just click the get. Okay, so Leonardo, right? You have to sign in. To me, already signed in, so they will route me to the main menus. Okay, so this is Leonardo.ai. So what I so like about this platform is that you can generate the images, and even it can generate like logos and text very accurate. Whereas other platforms, right, I tried before, and when you ask them to like type out some text, right, normally texts are wrong. Okay, so this Leonardo.ai can generate the text very accurately, and also the images are very high, how to say, very high end, look very nice. Okay, to me, my favorite tools are image. Okay, so please take note, every day they give you 150 credits, 150. So each photo creation, they will deduct some points. So let's say you want to generate, but you have no more points already, right? That's it. Okay, so now I maybe have 150. Let me try Control V. Okay, so I pasted create an appealing visual to highlight the urgency to solve UNSCD 115, reduce the adverse effects of natural disaster example. So if I click this generate 40, right, it will take 40 coins from my 150 existing card. So okay, like from the demo today, I just show you. You can also select different types of the frame. It can be a long, it can be a square, it can be a flattened type. Okay, it can be customized. Okay, you can go up to medium formats. If you want larger size, you need to pay for premium now. So rather not, I just use a free one. Use medium format. Let me generate. Okay. So what you can do is that they will generate up 4 images because I put 4. So why is $40? Because each generation is like $10. So 10 times 4 is like $40. So you have to wait for a while to generate. It's not instant. Okay, this is the image. So it's quite good. I can show you. Humans look like human, and also the eyes are also quite realistic that you can see, and all the fingers, all these are also quite realistic. Okay, yeah. So this is the image. Okay, so how about logo? Okay, create a logo. Create a logo called Joe Young. Logo with the name. Okay, so let me generate again. So basically, I want to like test out the text in the AI. Okay, so again, they try hard for me. So I'm generating 4 images. Okay, so you can see here. Okay, so Joe Young, they try to make it into a logo. Okay, out of these 4, right? Then they can spell me quite okay. This Joe Young quite good. This is the logo. This is the name. They can spell quite accurately. Maybe this one wrong. That's why we say the AI is not 100% correct. Say JE. Maybe I don't like it. Maybe Joe Young, this one may be better. Or GI Joe Young. Okay, this one is wrong lah. Okay, so but these two are correct. Okay, so when you're dealing with AI, so take note, your AI sometimes cannot pronounce your name, pronounce the letters properly. So please be aware of that. Okay, it come to my last slides to show you the A. Today, through our webinar talk, if you're interested in like AI and you think, hey, I want to build like apps like Joe, can I build or not? Yes, you can. So if you want to know how to build the chatbots, the kind of apps, so we offer a 1-day course called Gen AI. Generate AI and chatbot. We have this course to create a chatbots. Okay, and we also have the Gen AI. Okay, this is the one that teach you how to like create a chatbots, create a like multi-agents type of chatbots. Yeah. So I'll give you this link for you. If you're interested, you can click onto that. Okay. Okay. In summary, right? Let me go back to the summary that what we cover today before we call off the day. Okay. In summary, today I cover on the some AI basics and some AI understandings, some AI ethics, what AI is good, what AI is not good, positive and negative part of AI, and what AI can affect to us in social and values. And also today we talk about generative AI tools and platforms that today we introduce like ChatGPT, Gemini, like Meta, and so on. Okay, and today I also discuss on the how you can like improve your language models by like making use of RAG techniques or using fine tuning so that you can like ask the prompts through the customized information or customized knowledge source. And also we talk about prompts and responses. Remember, to get the clearer responses, you need to write a clearer prompts. So to write the good prompts, you can adhere to our techniques called craft. Okay, craft is contents, roles, audience, formats, and the tone. So you have to set this craft properly. And followed by, today we also cover some business use cases like in marketing, finance, education, etc. So all this also we discuss for education, for the industry use cases. And today I end off with some demo on the like image generator using Leonardo, and also show you the demo on the chatbot application that we use for our students. And also I show you the platform called Party Rock that allow you to like create your own personal applications. All right. So with that, I will end my session for today, and I pass my time. Okay, maybe I give some time for the Q&A sessions. Yeah, then I pass my time back to the Nora. Okay, Nora. So if you want to reach me, you can reach me to the email address over here. I work under a School of Electrical Electronics Engineering, Singapore Polytechnics. I'm Joe Young here. Okay,
Hi.
Nora. Yeah.
Hi, thank you everyone. And thank you, Joe, for the insightful talk. Okay, before I share my NLBE resources, right? Okay, there are actually some questions. Joe, there are some questions
Yeah.
from the participants.
Sure.
Yeah, so maybe you would like to answer some of the questions
Sure.
since we still have some time.
Sure. Maybe can you help me to read out for me?
Can, sure. Okay, let me see. Okay, what are the questions that we have? Okay, if you have any questions for Joe, right, before we end the session, please type in your questions now. Okay, there is one question like, okay, I think from Ken. Okay, he's asking if do we own the work if we create art or creative work partly with AI?
Okay, based on what my understanding and my background search before that, okay, those that generated by AI is a copyright free. Depends on how you see it out. Depends on how your language model is being trained. Let's say your model is trained with those like copyrighted information or copyrighted image. Yes, the response or the output that generated image also, it could be copyrighted one also. So depend on which source you are using, which model you are using. So yeah, so you have to look at the model source very, very carefully. Okay.
Okay, I hope that answers your question, Ken. Okay, Ken also wrote another question. Okay, what platform you use to build the app for students?
Okay, we use the Microsoft Power Apps and Power Automate, and those are the low-code applications that we can use less code, and you can use those like building blocks to build the kind of applications. Microsoft Power Apps and Microsoft Power Automate.
Okay. Okay, I hope that answers your question, Ken. Okay, let's move on to another question. Okay, this time by Jason. He's asking, can flash the first 4 slides before page 5 of the slides? Yeah, I
Sure.
think he wanted to see your slides again.
Okay, this also image is being generated by AI also, to let me just share to you. All these are generated from AI. Yeah. Yeah, first 4 slides.
First 4 slides. Okay, TNG also asked for the first 6 slides.
First 6 slides.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. If you want me to move on, let me know. Huh?
Okay, while we are at it, right? Okay, Jason has also asked another question. Okay, how to structure prompt more advanced and personalized, and any other formula besides craft?
Okay, so far for us, for SP, we adopted this. But of course, I mean, if you go to the online websites or some articles, they will tell you that how to write a proper, more advanced prompts. So yeah, craft will only give you the response to be a bit more details and structures. But if you want to be like example, hoping to receive hoping to receive response in particular domain area, you might need to like do some kind of like fine tunings. You have to use the REG techniques to make your response a bit more advanced or make more specific. So earlier I did mention about the REG techniques and fine tuning. That part you can do that together with the prompting lah. Yeah. Okay, prompting to me is also like is like practice and try lah. Or maybe some first time you don't get the one that responds, don't give up yourself. Just keep trying, and then you get the specific. So if you think that this particular response is not good, you can just add in some details and give some maybe before you type out, you give some idea or information to the ChatGPT first or GenAI first. Let GenAI to digest what you want. After that, you ask questions. Okay, that's where GenAI can give you the outcome that you're looking for or response that you are looking for.
Okay, a second question from Jason. Do
Yeah.
you think nowadays coding is still relevant or not, since no codes nowadays?
Okay, so of course, I mean, today the popularities of like low code applications are quite accelerating. So it's like many industry today are try to like started to like using those low code types of applications. But I would say there are some pros and cons. In my school, I do teach low code application development. So there are also a lot of limitation with low code. I mean, low code mean like you can customize many things. You have to stick to certain feature that given by the providers, platform providers, and you have to stick to that. Yeah. So heavy customization is impossible. But where traditional coding method is good in the sense that you can customize to the code level or machine level, and you can customize anything that you like. Okay, of course, I mean, for traditional coding takes a lot of time to understand, to master, so that you can come up with certain applications. It takes time. For low code, you can come out with the application very fast. Okay, so it depends on like example for low code, right? It's really target on those like non-ITs personnel, or maybe like or engineers with don't have coding background, and can go to low code or no code. But for those like computer scientists, they must have the coding. They want to fully customize, heavily customize. Yeah, they will go for the traditional codings. Yeah, they also got market for traditional coding as well.
Okay, I hope that answers your question too, Jason. Okay, there is actually a request to see slide number 17.
Okay. a bit small. Probably you can get this the slides from this rec time. One rec time. You can find the slides from that if you want to see big.
Okay, there's a question on privacy issue. Okay, how do we actually safeguard our privacy when using AI? This is a very interesting question.
The privacy can be compromised in many forms. Okay, example earlier that you mentioned about the camera. I say today we talk about AI, computer visions example. Yeah, there's a with all these AI like computer visions, our privacy, like our information, like our activities, all will be compromised. Our personal let's say secrecy, all this can be compromised. So take note. Also, our data, let's say today, if you posted something online, there's a chance that somebody will collect your data and then they would use it for training purpose. Or today you use Facebook. Facebook, they collect your data, collect your photos, and they will they label, tag your faces. After that, they train the systems, and then they also sell your information to the other third parties. So yes, today right, our data informations are being compromised in online platforms in all this. So we have to be aware. So sometimes you want to apply to certain platform, we have to look at the terms and conditions. And they might probably say that they will collect your data. Okay, so if you don't agree, you can't use it. If you agree, then you use it. So yeah, there's some trade-off for that. So you have to be aware that. And some more, if you example, you buy a new phone, right? And then or you buy a new laptops. Basically, they will collect your data. Your phone is collecting your data every single second. Okay, but to us to use it, we have to first agree all these data collections. Yeah, so sometimes we have to compromise a bit for the convenience or for the usage. Same thing for Google also. Androids, why they can give you the free operating systems because they collect your data, they collect your informations, and they use it for some other research purpose. Yeah.
Sorry, Joe, there's another request to see
Yeah.
slide number 34.
So these are tokens and tokenizers. So this is from the OpenAI tokenizers. We used to check, okay, how long is your input text. Based on your inputs, your prompts, it decides how much. Let's say if you're using the paid platforms, you need to be very careful. If you type too long, the charges will be more. Yeah. Because we use this for we develop the application for the students. Sometimes we worry that students will overuse it or students will misuse. So we need to know. So what we do is that we limit the tokens. So students cannot use the very long tokens for their prompts and for their responses.
Okay. Okay, there's another question. Maybe we'll take about one or two questions.
Yeah.
Hold on for a while. Let me see. Okay, there's a question on this. How does AI help HR to filter the resume during hiring stage?
Okay. This part, right, I would say, okay, a bit tricky, because resuming includes those personal data. So I'll be very careful when I talk. Because I believe that if I'm a resuming submitter also, right, I may not want the HR to be upload my resume to the open ChatGPT so that my data will be leaked out. I mean, don't want it. So if you want to prevent, right, you can either try this. I recommend this. Download and install this GPT for all or NVIDIA with Chat RTX. Or you can, if you have any software tools from your vendors that no internet required, you can try these tools, and then you can safely upload the candidates' resumes and CV. Okay, after that, you uploaded all these CV documents, and you can ask through the maybe through the chatbot. It's saying that, hey, I need these requirements. What you can do, right? You can send your job descriptions to the chatbot. This is my chatbot JD requirement, okay, my JD requirement. So can you recommend for me one of the candidates from these 10? So you can try that method so that you can save time browsing tens of hundreds of candidates. You can try that. But let me recommend you, please try using without any internet to safeguard for the candidates' particulars information.
Okay, I think we take in one more question. Okay, this one is from, I think, from Gary. Okay, he's asking, with the rapid advance of LAMS and agentic AI, how long do you speculate when we will be able to tether the digital twins in our physical world?
Okay, to me, I assume digital twins are like more on the software digital twins. So that means digital twin is more like something that mimicking what we are doing, like what happening in physical world is being happening in digital world. Okay, this digital twin concept has been evolved since like what I know is about since like five, 6 years in the consumer industries, consumer electronic industries, or even in the factories and industries, manufacturings. They are also gaining popularities for digital twins. It's already there in the market with certain software that can be done, but they are mainly like garbage in garbage out. Like you do something, it will show you something. Okay, so far I don't see any digital twin with AIs, but maybe why not? It can be maybe one day with digital twin with AI can even like think for human being or do something, and it can even guide the human being what to do, or even guide the another system what to do using digital twins. It can be happen. It's already happening.
All right. Okay. Okay. Thank you, Joe, for answering some of the questions by our participants. Okay, maybe it's time for me to share NLB's e-resources.
Yeah, I'll stop sharing mine.
Okay, thank you, Joe. Okay, give me a moment to load. Can everyone see? Okay, so before we end today's program, I'd like to spend the next few minutes to share with you NLB's free resources. So please scan this QR code for a compiled list of NLB's digital team resources on Linktree. In the next few slides, I will explain what each link is all about. I'll pause here for a bit. Okay, firstly, please download the NLB mobile app if you haven't done so. It's useful and convenient for all things library related, such as you can borrow ebooks, checking out NLB programs, seat booking, and much more. And if you'd like to stay connected with NLB's digital team happenings, you can also sign up for our mailing list. LearnX Digital is a section on NLB's website which allows you to explore trending topics through curated resources. You can watch short videos, browse learning packages, and much more. We are currently experiencing technical issues with our Eventbrite page, and we apologize for the inconvenience caused. In the meantime, access this alternative platform to explore our upcoming digital programs. Select the program that you are interested to find out more about and register via the provided link that appears upon your selection. So I'll pause here for a bit so that you can scan the QR code. When you access the link, you will see a list of programs available. Browse through the list and select a program that you would like to find out more about. Individual program information and registration links will appear upon selection. Next, to register for your chosen program, click on the link that appears. You will be brought to another form to complete your registration. For successful enrollment, please note that you must complete the registration process through the provided link instead of submitting the form. And lastly, please help us improve by completing a very short feedback form. Let us know what you like about today's program, what you'd like to see more of, and how we can improve. Your feedback is valuable to us and would help us to improve and plan future programs. I'll pause here for a bit so that you can scan and please give us your feedback about today's session. Thank you very much. Alright, I stopped sharing now. So if you want the QR code, let me know. I can send to you. Okay, any one final question? Maybe you can take one last question. Okay, let me see whether there's any more question. Okay, Joe. Joe, are you still there?
Yeah, I'm here.
Joe, sorry, there's one more question, okay? I think you have answered that. Okay, sorry. About the artificial intelligence and artificial general intelligence. Yeah, you have answered that, sorry.
Yeah.
Any more question? Any more? Okay, if there's no more question, okay. We've come to the end of today's session. Okay, thank you once again, everyone, for spending your evening with us. We hope to see each and every one of you at our next program. Until then, take care and stay safe and good night, everybody. Thank you.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. Thank you.
Thank you, Nora. Yeah.
Thank you, Joe. Thank you, everybody.